How about now? Can you hear me now? That sounds about right. All right. Guys, there's the link if you guys want to jump in. Other than that, I will be away for 1 second. I have to go strangle a family member. I have to go give them a stern talking to. So I'll be right back. So I was testing audio earlier. So just jump in, knock yourselves out. PG-13, please. Okay. All right, now we're back to our regularly scheduled program, and yeah. Again, remember, I post a link out there so people can jump in and hang out and participate. I don't normally do that on Fridays. I did last week, but that's only because I didn't get a chance. I don't think I got a chance to do the Thursday show last week. So, anyways, that and I didn't want to send emails out. So, jump in if you want. What we got out there? We got Black Bear Forge. We got DM Foss. We got G23. Praising and hailing, the word of Glock. We've got Robert Reynolds out there. That's about it right now. So, hey guys, how's it going? If any of you want to jump in, go ahead. That's what this is for. So, I don't have any topics tonight. I don't have anything to talk about, so that's all I need. Defense Dad is out there. He's probably still working, so we're not going to ask him to jump in because he always complains because we go live when he's at work. So we won't go there. So yeah, it's only got to be Glocktober for like 2 or 3 more days. 2 more days. So it's pretty much over. Glocktober is pretty much over, thank God. Not a Glock fan. I like September better. Robert Reynolds. Robert, you can jump in if you want. Robert Reynolds says he has his M1 M block clicks working great. Got 25 of them. Awesome. Defense Dad says his replacement G3C came in last night. Hopefully it won't break in Travis's hands again. DM Foss says Night Strike is a Glock femur. Yes, I'm a blasphemer on Glocks because I'm not really a Glock guy. Yes. Yeah, he defends that saying, yeah, he has to work till 7, Central, because he's on Central Time. Scott P79 is out there. No? Remember I started doing Thursday shows, Scott? I don't know if you remember or if you just forget, but hey, sometimes I'm not always able to do them, but, on weeks I can do them, I do them. So if, that's just it. Robert Reynolds, this is why you get a, if you're on a computer, you get a USB microphone, and if you're on a cell phone, well,
are we gonna talk about cheese again?
So who jumped in? Mario's here.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I cannot hear you, Mario. You need to set up your whatchamacallit? Your microphone.
Oh, you guys good now? Can you hear me?
Oh, is that me? No, I don't think it's me.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Say again?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. So weird.
Okay, is this better?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Let me refresh.
Can anybody hear me? Oh, crap.
It would help to have my microphone on, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you, dude. This is pissing me off.
All right.
Let me check my settings. Scott, are you there? Nah, Scott's disconnected. My settings. Yep. Technical issues. So, Scotty, there? No, it's not better with the mic off. I don't know what's going on. So.
Can you hear me now?
Finally! It's working now.
Oh, my goodness. What's going on,
good.
Man?
Well,
you're really bored when you're watching QVC, man. I'm like, damn.
Right.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad, I can hear you now because technical difficulties suck, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, the app seems to be having problems.
Yeah. How you doing, bud?
I just always wanted to say this. It's a Mario.
Yeah, man.
You gotta say it right. It's a Mario.
Right.
Mario here.
The problem is it's the wrong Mario. It's the Spanish Mario and not the Italian Mario.
Hola.
Yeah, they're both dark skinned.
Hola, it's Mario.
Hey,
anyway,
that's racist.
Hey, you know what, dude? I can understand Italian anyways. It's all good. because it's very similar to Spanish.
It is. It is. I can
all
understand a little bit
Latin-based.
Italian too.
Yeah.
Only a little bit of Italian, but I can understand it.
Yeah, no, man. So, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
Well,
Doing
not
good.
much.
Doing good.
Man,
Saw somebody join the CZ Master Race.
Yes, I did. I did. It's more gooder. You know, I thought it was a bunch of BS, man, but it's actually they're actually really good pistols, man. It just the way they shoot, just accurate, and you know, God bless me with being lefty, which makes it even harder for you to shoot accurate with a pistol. For some
Well, I'm
reason, like
left-handed.
it's secondhand. You know, I have no problem with a rifle, but when it comes to um when it comes to a pistol, I've always had, you know, a couple I have a lot of bad habits, is what it is. And for some reason a pistol usually addresses it for me. But for some reason, maybe it's just the way the ergonomics on a CZ that just makes it easier for me. So I don't know. But I do like it. It's more gooder. So I can see why so many people have become such fans of CZs. But of course, there's a lot of fanboys of Glocks and a lot of Smith and Wesson fanboys as well. So I mean, I just think it's all preference, and it's great that we have that. You know.
Let's see. There we go. Speakers. The sound was messing up, so.
Can you guys hear me good? Okay. Hello.
My sound was messing up. I had to change my mic again.
Man, dude, you just having all kinds of problems today. But anyways, I just want to say thanks to everybody in the side chat. I can't answer any of your questions if somebody's hitting me up about something because I'm on my phone. But just want to say hello to everybody out there. I'm sure you guys are all doing good. And we got somebody else in.
Yeah, Scott's having connection issues.
Yes, I am.
Are you on your cell phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I had the same issue, bro.
If you're not connected via Wi-Fi, you know, you don't have a strong Wi-Fi connection, or you don't have a strong 4 or 5G connection, you'll drop. And I can't do anything about it. That's based on your cell phone and your cell phone provider.
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
So just make sure you have full bars. That's all I can say.
Oh, at least I don't have as bad as internet as Matt.
Only right now. Because, you know, if his internet gets any worse, he's going to have to move.
Or roll call.
Yeah, roll call. Yeah, so.
Are we going to talk about cheese again?
No, we're not talking about cheese. Not tonight.
I keep throwing that shit just to piss you guys off. Like, God damn, stop talking about cheese.
Not tonight.
Oh man. So what's going on with you guys, man? As you guys know, we're getting closer and closer to the election. What are you guys doing? You guys actually doing in-person voting, or did you guys
I'm
send
waiting.
your ballot?
Voting day is November 3rd, is it not?
I thought it was the 5th.
No, the walk-in one.
Oh, the
Yeah,
walk-in one is the 3rd. Oh, it starts on the 3rd. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. That's so they can tally all the votes and all kinds of stuff. But you know, in reality, I just don't think that we're going to have any really end results until the end of the week. I mean,
No, we probably aren't.
And then most likely it probably won't be at 100%, 100% count because
either way it goes, there's going to be lawsuits.
Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching what is it, link talking about, like if you're like part of a mailing list, or if you ever given like money to any other campaigns, like people like have your personal information, and I guess they're trying to see that. I guess they're saying that some of these, if Trump wins, that some of these Trump supporters could end up getting hit, and I'm like, oh man, bring it, man, I'm down. I'm like,
Yeah,
man, you want to play
I
stupid games? I got your ass.
you've got enough stupid prizes.
Oh yeah. Oh, indeed, sir. Indeed. And you know what? I haven't shot an anger since 2009, so I'm down.
Well, fortunately, I live in the live free or die state.
I thought it was the live free or turn in your gun state.
Ooh, our governor actually vetoes all kinds of anti-gun shit.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's like the only state in the Northeast that does that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I live here.
What state is that? Pennsylvania?
No.
Oh.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Man.
Yes,
shit,
I know. I'm very close
my
to
city's
seriously
bigger than your
incompetent
fucking
gun
state,
makers.
bro. Come on. I think my city's bigger than your state.
And I'm very close to Q.
Yeah.
Yeah. Defense Dead says, Night Strike, why does your audio sound like a peyote scene from Young Guns? Because there's something wrong with my mixer. I have no idea what's wrong with it. So that's why I'm trying not to speak as much, because it's pissing me off.
Got to join the master
He
race.
does got that that very white version voice. Sure you're right. Yeah. Sure you're right. Oh man.
Yes, I know I'm white. Thank you for mentioning it.
Yes, sure you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
So you live in New Hampshire. That's an interesting place. I mean, I heard it's beautiful there. I've never been there. I just heard a lot of good things about it. I mean, it's more of an outdoor state, right? I mean, like a lot of outdoorsy stuff.
You've heard good things about New Hampshire? I haven't.
Quite a few gun makers.
I don't pay attention.
Parts makers.
Oh, that's interesting.
With home of Ruger and other companies that shall not be named.
Oh, nice. That's more gooder.
SB Tacticals out of New Hampshire.
Oh, nice.
Good luck figuring that one out, though.
Defense Desk says, you guys, did you see the size of that chicken? I'm in the spirit world. No, I've seen the size of that chicken. That chicken is huge because he's Gary.
You got that right.
He's the biggest chicken I know.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the size of that cock?
I knew he was going to
say that.
I knew he was going to go there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He's like, hell yeah. Yeah, man. What's going on, Gizzard?
I don't know. I just thought I'd jump in and class up this place a little bit.
Oh, damn. Go ahead with your bad self. I'm sorry. I guess us riffraffs, we don't know about that stuff.
I hadn't realized somebody's tipped over the chicken feed.
I'm not elite by any means. Mr. Night Strike here's the one with the 10,000 subs or whatever.
1,000. I wish I had 10.
Yeah, I wish I had 1. It's getting there. But
you've got subs, dude. You got subs.
Yeah, man. Quit being so modest.
I got 1 or 2. Yeah.
You got like, obnoxious one in all of his alt accounts, I'm sure.
I might have an alt account or 2. I don't know.
Yeah, but guys, I really don't. I mean, I am very thankful for the subs that I have, but I really don't pay attention to that stuff. I rather go for quality than quantity, because I know that there's a lot of my friends out there that have these high sub counts, and they get so many trolls that it gets to the point that it's so annoying. I know you shouldn't have them get to you, but to a
Is
certain
my
point,
mic
it's
sounding
like,
any better now?
what's that?
Is it sounding any better, Gary?
Or it still sounds a lot like you got a lot of bass going on in there.
I'm gonna have to replace the card then.
It's all about that bass. No,
No. No. I can't afford another mixer right now. Oh, that's great.
Just need to reboot. Just turn it off, turn it back on. Trust me, I'm your IT guy. I can tell you that.
No, I'm my own IT guy. I don't need you. No offense.
Oh, yeah.
No. Let's see. Yeah, I give up on that.
I like the other theory when it comes to IT. If it doesn't work, hit it.
That's right. Get a hammer. If that doesn't work, get a bigger hammer.
Yep.
That's just now. It sounds like yeah. Thanks. Yeah. There we go. All right. So you guys talk, and I'll try and see if I can fix this.
Okay. What are we going to talk about, guys?
No, let's talk crap about Night Strike.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. You know.
How the M1 Garand is an antiquated weapon.
Oh, what? No. No. Hell no. Are you kidding me? That thing's classic, man. I mean, you know, I thank God that I didn't have to go to war in a big-ass M1 Garand, because that would suck, because that's a heavy-ass fucking rifle.
Yeah, you could have got stuck carrying a BAR.
Oh, yeah, a BAR. That's even worse. And you know what's really worse about being in the military? They always give the little guy the biggest fucking shit ever, man. Like, I was a 240 gunner for a while. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me, man? It's a big-ass fucking
How about now?
machine gun. Huh?
Anything better? Worse?
Who are you? You sound like Night Strike.
Yeah.
Give us a shall not be infringed so we can.
Shall not be infringed!
Yep, it's Night
Yeah,
Strike.
that's him.
Yeah.
He's back.
Thanks.
Certified.
Yeah. So, but Scott, you're giving me shit for an M1. Yeah. You know, same thing with an antiquated pistol, the CZ75B. Oh, I'm sorry. You want the polymer version based off the same damn pistol called the PO1. I got it. Where they just
PO1s aren't polymer, by the way.
They made them polymer. Okay, good job.
I believe the CZ75 is actually a newer design than the M1 Garand by about 30 years.
No, by about 20.
Says a man who carries a 1911.
Oh
no, I carry a P320 compact.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You starting to believe the hype, homie? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I shot that thing. I'm like, are you serious? You guys replaced the M9 with this crap? And I was like, oh no, I'm not.
There's a reason why it has an MSN number.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't think SIG was the right answer for the Army. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
I don't either. But again,
it was the only one that actually met their requirements.
Yeah, but I still think that they should have looked at other pistol manufacturers. Yeah. It just seems to me like there was only a handful that try to go for the trials. But you know,
well, let's see. Beretta tried offering them the M9A3, which is not modular as far as I know.
No. I mean, to be honest with you, and it's like going back to the same platform. And the problem that we had already with the M9 is that the supply chain for parts is already a problem. That's the whole reason why they got away from the M9.
They abandoned my baby.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I own a Beretta. I mean,
So do
92.
I.
I love that thing, but to be honest with you, I mean, that pistol has been in service almost 25 years or something like that. I mean, it's a long time, and we're talking the
Since the
same
80s.
freaking pistol. Yeah,
But you know, they did the same thing with it that they did with the 1911. If we're real honest with ourselves, they wore them out and then did not properly bring them back up to spec or modernize them, and then got cranky when they didn't run the way they wanted them to run and replaced them with another pistol. And so, if you look at the end life of the 1911 in service in the Army, did you ever get your hands on an old 80s model 1911 that had been in the Army for 20 years? They were
yeah,
wore out.
they're crap, man.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that I had.
That's
I
a
mean,
lot
to
of
be
range
honest with you,
time.
I was happy that they gave me a new M9 when I went to Iraq because I wore the shit out of that thing by the time I
Oh
was
yeah.
done. But I was like, I didn't want to give it up. Like I even told him, like, look, man, you guys can charge me double. I don't give a shit. But this thing has sentimental value, man.
Yeah.
Don't be taking my M9.
I still know the serial number on mine, and if it wasn't a password for a bunch of things, I'd tell it to you guys right now.
Yeah. No, and they actually told me that they were gonna give me an Article 15, which is like a disciplinary action,
Yep.
if I didn't turn that in. And I'm like, for a
Dude,
pistol?
really?
I'm
Really?
like,
You're
hell
gonna
no,
throw
man.
it away?
Yeah, most likely it's gonna go back to some army depot, and it's gonna be there for another 20 years,
Yep.
and then recirculate it someplace, and somebody in Taiwan is gonna get it.
I'm waiting for him to clean it out because I still know the serial number on mine, and I want to see if I can get it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I understand. I don't think they chose the right weapon.
No, I don't either.
I own all of the other weapons except for the CZ variant, and they are all far superior to the one they selected.
Oh,
Yes,
I would love to get
I
my
agree.
hands on one of those CZ trial guns.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think those went to the museum.
No, they're in private collections.
Yeah,
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and they're worth a butt ton of money.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy with what I've got. I mean, I like the M9. I like the 92 series, but I don't think they should have issued the M9s to the soldiers. I think you guys should have gotten 93Rs instead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't bad. So here, the other thing you have to realize is the military.
My case is one shot versus 3-round burst. Just saying.
Or mag dump.
But see, the thing about it is, you shoot a 3-round burst, you're not really that effective, and you're just burning through ammo.
Yeah, you're just wasting ammo.
Yeah, you're just wasting ammo.
The problem is if you're using a pistol in war, you're not going to be very accurate regardless because you're probably not going to be in pistol range most of the time.
And if you are using it, the shit's already hit the fan.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
You'd be surprised, bro. Trust me, man. I'm telling you. At the closest I got to somebody, it was like shoulder length, and that was because numbnuts decided they wanted to take my pistol, but he forgot I had a Safariland freaking holster, so he wasn't able to get it. So I butt struck his ass, and then I shot him. But
yeah,
that's what you get for trying to take my pistol.
Sounds like he had it coming.
Oh, he did.
He did.
He did. I'm like, oh yeah, you don't go there. But anyway.
I am not arguing with you whatsoever, man. I'm just saying it's a 3-round burst might have been a bit more helpful in some cases.
No, I'm sorry, but it doesn't. I'm be honest with you, man. I was in a lot of firefights, and I've never ever went to 3-round burst on my M4 because it was not effective. Now, I could shoot just as fast on just semi-auto. And be more accurate, and but so, 3-round burst. I don't agree with it. But
so the M4s you were using were what's it semi and burst?
Yes, but I never liked the burst, bro.
Why not go full auto?
Why? And you're wasting ammo. And the thing about it is that I mean, in most firefights, you'd be surprised how much ammo you go through in a firefight, bro. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You got a combat load, nine magazines of your regular M4 freaking magazine. In 10 minutes, you're probably gonna go through all 9 of those. So every round that you throw down range it's got to count, and hope to God that you have a bandolier nearby so you can go and grab those. And I always used to keep like excess ammo, man. I was like an ammo whore, bro. I used to keep ammo everywhere. And I think that's the reason why I have so many back rooms, because I kept all kinds of shit. And not only that, but I had a 320, so I'm like, I had all kinds of ammo, bro. I was like, I'm not going down there like no sucker, man. Like, hell no. But I can tell you guys from experience, it's you're more accurate with semi, even in a pistol. But
even when you're fighting against full auto AKs.
Oh, those guys are hip firing those anyways.
Well, the thing about it is that you need to understand something about most people that you go against with. They're not professional shooters per se, right?
So they're not gun guys.
An AK, a 5-year-old can use that shit. I mean, it's so simple.
Well, technically, even a monkey can.
Yeah, exactly. We've noticed that already too. But how the thing with the AK is that is not that accurate. It really isn't.
No, it's not.
Now an SKS or Dragunov, yeah, you might want to fucking like take some serious covers, because those things are pretty accurate.
If they're working, yes.
If they're working, yes. You're right, because I had some dumbass shoot me with SKS, and thank God he missed. That's all I can say. But anyways, yeah.
But I say that because my SKS is technically the chamber's busted.
Oh wow!
I gotta hone the chamber, and hopefully that'll fix the problem, because every time I shoot steel case or brass in there, it chews the brass up, and brass is really rough. And when I shoot steel in it, steel gets stuck.
Oh really?
So, yeah, wow. but I only paid $150 for it, so whatever.
That's interesting though. I never heard of anything like that before.
Well, it's got no bluing on it whatsoever. All the bluing is gone for the rifle, so
maybe it just needs new parts or new extractor or some shit.
No, I think it's the chamber. I think I'm gonna get a chamber hone and fix the chamber. It's just I don't want to do it because I really don't want to spend that money on it. I'd rather spend the money on ammo and guns I do use more often.
No, that's understandable too. I mean, yeah, if you don't use it that much, I could see why. But I must tell you, an SKS is an excellent rifle, man.
Oh, I'm not disputing it, but my SKS is like a 1956 Chinese SKS.
Oh my
with
God,
the blade.
That's even better. Well, the thing is,
with the blade bayonet. So.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's just the Chinese. They did a lot of substandard work on their rifles.
Well, this was still when the Russians were overseeing them making the SKS.
Yeah, it's a Soviet Sino one.
Yeah, it's because unlike all the other Chinese rifles, it doesn't have a 1,000,000 serial number. It's got a 5-digit serial number.
Wow. So
even if it's Chinese, 5 digits is actually pretty rare compared to the 1,000,000 digits you see from Norinco that pump them out for a commercial.
But I would urge you to want to get it fixed, because the way I look at it is that, can you imagine the history that rifle could tell if it could, and especially made in the 50s. Oh man, you kidding me?
I know.
That thing was probably rode hard and put away wet in Vietnam.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
I don't want to find out it was used by North Vietnamese. All right.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Because then we have to play over the whole demoralizing Vietnamese chick speaking English for Scott. Yeah. But no, I'm kidding. It's just, I got to get it fixed. I just don't want to. I don't want. It's probably going to cost me a couple $100 to get it fixed if I pay somebody to do it. If I do it myself, it would probably cost me about $150.
I'm always a sucker for nostalgic historical guns, man. It just they've always been my thing because you stop and think about it. Back then, they built stuff to last, man. And it's not like nowadays where you're having to call customer service because your freaking Polygon Wonder gun fucking has a problem with it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, those guns are just built to last back in the day, man. But you know, I've always one thing I do trip out on a lot of the Russian weapons is that, you know, there was no attention to detail to fine crafting that thing. You know, they were just made rough, man. They were just producing those things as fast as they could.
That's what they
What's
did.
going on, Tony?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, brother.
Sorry about that, guys. This storm has dropped off all sorts of weirdness around us. My internet started stuttering and I was gone.
I had to join because I heard somebody say something about an AK wasn't accurate.
Well, you can make an AK accurate.
The people who say AKs aren't accurate are always the AR guys who have these $1,000 optics on their rifle. They took them off.
Hold up. We were speaking in the context of terrorists using AKs, so you don't want to side with terrorists, do you?
Well, most terrorists are using Chinese-made AKs.
My Chinese-made AK is one of my most accurate AKs.
If it was made right after 1956, maybe, but later in the 80s or later, really the 60s. What was it when the Chinese stopped using the
original frame? After the Mac 90 models.
Okay. Yeah, they started using what I've always read was that the original engineers that were trained by the Kalashnikov people went away basically after 10 or 15 years, and the Chinese started cutting costs, and they were putting ballpoint springs in for the extractor springs, that kind of stuff. You never heard all that?
Well, go ahead. Nice, Rick. Go ahead.
Mario, when you were fighting over there with the AK, when you confiscated the AKs from the insurgents, what make were they? Were they all kinds of makes, or do you remember? If you want to comment on it, you're muted, by the way, bro. I don't think he wants to comment on it. So here we go.
He got mad about the optic. He got mad about the optic comment I made with AR guys. I'm just kidding.
So I have 3 Mac 90s that I bought for like $150 a piece right before Clinton banned everything, and they are all high quality rifles except the furniture is it's like pine. The furniture is terrible on them.
So we know.
I have a challenge. I have a challenge for any AR guy who wants to come and shoot with me at my range. We'll shoot 100 yards. I'll shoot my AK. You shoot your whatever your AR is, but you can't use an optic. You have to shoot iron sights, just like all the rest, just like AK shooters do. And we'll see how accurate your gun is. Because most of what you're talking about is the accuracy of the shooter, not the accuracy of the gun.
So if you're saying
that's exactly what I meant. I think you're taking my comments out of context.
No, I'm just playing. I was just playing about that. But
yeah, no. To be honest with you, the AK is the best rifle in the world, bar none. There's nothing better than the world. I mean, that thing, you can put it in mud and you take it out and it'll shoot. It'll shoot underwater. I mean, there's no other rifle out there.
Did you hear what I said earlier, Mario?
What's up?
I was asking when you would go and do your thing over there, in those foreign countries. Do you know what kind of AKs or what make of AKs they were using?
Majority of them were Russian. We had a couple of Chinese, but majority of them were Russian.
Okay, so they're using Russians.
You can get a Russian AK in the Middle East for $20. or a kiss.
Hey, do you all subscribe to the Kalashnikov groups? Yeah, they're
Yeah, I saw
videos.
that video they posted.
Yeah, that was very eye-opening. Of course, I've always been a big AK fan, so I've always been a fanboy of AKs. But that was really eye-opening.
Hey, I love my AK, so yeah.
Does Valmet still count?
Yeah, I
Valmet
love
counts.
AKs even though I don't own one, but I confiscated plenty.
Well, you don't own one because of where you live right now. So,
no, to be honest with you,
well, you can get one.
I mean, you can buy an AK in California. I mean,
but it
you
has to
can
be
buy one.
California compliant. You know?
But
Neutered.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna put all that stupid shit on my rifle. I'm like,
Right?
To me,
Well-
it's stupid. That's like that. That's like you telling me I can play with it, but you can only have it for a period of time. Like, it's dumb. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Mario, you know that if you play with it too long, though, you'll go blind.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Okay,
And I
just double check.
wanted to say something about Warsaw Patriot was asking me 7.62 or 5.45. I love, I think spiritually I'm an AK-47 guy, but actually as far as marksmanship, I think my AK-74 is much more well, for me, it shoots. I remember the first time I pulled it out of the box and I was shooting. What was that? I got a video where we're just standing offhand hitting a 16-inch target, 200 yards, just no problem. Just because of the fly, just because of the ballistics of the
Right.
5.5 are so much better, And I have another video where I'm shooting with 10 Outdoors 9 and we're trying to hit. Of course, that's 500 yards, but I was having to aim like 20 feet above. And I finally connected with it after a whole, magazine. But I think I would have been able to zone in, hone in a little quicker with the 5.45. So.
Yeah, it blows my mind how little people understand the ballistics of the rounds they encounter. I made a comment on a video one time about the effective range of a 9mm, and a guy just tried to roast me on it. So I made him a video of a 9mm hitting a target at 150 yards consistently, and he was like, "I didn't know it would go that far." And I'm like, "You carry this thing every day. Your liability goes where your round goes, man. Understand your weapon."
How many yards? I'm sorry, I missed the yardage.
150.
Yeah.
That's not going to trigger Tony, Scott. I think that might trigger Mario.
Of course, at 150 yards, it'll bounce off a pumpkin. But other than that,
so everyone, this is Scott's fault. This is Scott's fault because he sent me an image.
Uh-oh,
right?
Here it comes.
Mario, if you need to get triggered because look at that.
Dude, I would buy that. Especially if that was in 357 or something, I would totally buy that.
Mario, we've got your first ever California compliant AR right there. Oh my god!
I can't see it. I'm on my phone, guys.
It's not actually California compliant. It has a pistol grip on it.
No, it is. It's got a fixed stock.
It's a gun. It's a gun. It's not California compliant.
Yeah, right.
If it's got a fixed stock, it is actually technically.
Yeah, no.
But dude, I would buy the crap out of that in 357 Magnum or 44. Yeah, I'd own one of those.
How about 4570?
4570 would be even better. Yes.
Wow. Just
500.
Wow. Scott, you were one mean individual.
No, I'm just a giant troll.
No, you show no mercy.
I'm actually currently modifying an AK. I took one of my Mac 90s out of its box, and I decided I was going to go ahead and make it a battle rifle. And I finished the 922R on it, and I was looking at, they hacked that bayonet lug off of it. And I thought, do I want to put a bayonet lug on this thing? And I was like, I'm never going to use a bayonet lug. So I attached a Picatinny to it to mount a light on it. And because I wanted to keep the furniture on it without modifying it over to poly furniture. And so that's in process now. I like AKs. They're fun rifles.
Yep.
I do too.
The best one is when we captured one and it was a gold-plated.
Oh, Dude, I saw those armorer pictures. I saw so many of those pictures. And the silver ones. Oh,
yeah. No, dude, this is gold plated. And it had like this redwood on it. It was like
oh
fucking
my
bitchin',
gosh,
bro.
Was it the
like,
Russian paint, the Russian stain, red stain?
Yeah, it's like a dark burgundy.
That's the
color.
Russian red.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy because, well, we kind of captured that out of a palace, so go figure.
Right.
Yeah.
He had gold AKs all over the place, man.
He gave them out like candy.
Uh-huh.
They were telling us that the guys that had those gold AKs were Saddam's guards.
Well, the Republican National Guard didn't carry anything close to that.
No, but his
actual guards.
Oh, we're carrying gold.
Was he like Gaddafi and had a girl guard?
Yeah, like the guard detail,
He had a little of everything. He was nuttier than squirrel turds, and we effectively killed the only man who successfully kept Iran out of Iraq, having supported him for decades.
All I know is that Russian red is hard to duplicate. I tried.
Yeah, I've never gotten close.
I imported special bug stain from
number 5
from India. Made from bug parts, and I still couldn't get the perfect.
Yeah, there are people out there that have gotten it right. I tried with the first AK I bought was a Romanian. And I put a donkey dick on it and everything, and I decided I wanted to give it that Russian red, and I never even got close. I finally settled for what's basically burgundy. I'd like to take that Iron Sights challenge, though, at the Chattanooga Rifle Club.
Let's do that. I've already invited you 2 or 3 times, and
I know we got to get together.
No, I'm too good.
No. That is not at all the spirit.
Let me ask you this question, Tony. Does your AK has the little elevation adjustment on your iron sight?
Yeah.
The ladder sight on the rear.
The rear sight, yeah.
Right. So where do you guys usually put it at? Towards the middle, or you guys just try to?
I think I left mine on 100 meters or whatever that first kind of setting is, and then I would just kind of Kentucky windage it from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're always shooting it different. We like to run up to the 200-yard range or the 300-yard range or the planking range, and we're just like, since we're not sniping anybody, we just kind of, aim a little higher if we're at the 200-yard range.
That's good.
My CMP rifle I've got the settings memorized on it for different ranges, as well as standing, sitting, and prone, or kneeling and prone. So ultimately, every rifle, know it like the back of your hand, right?
Right.
By the way, how are those turkeys over there, Tony?
Those turkeys are amazing. I guess they have grown up in that little pocket forest area, and they're just not afraid of humans, and they're almost like pet. It's almost like a petting zoo right there,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
wow,
it's really funny. I could have got out and probably gotten closer to them, and they probably would have just kind of casually walked off,
The other day, my wife and I were leaving the range, and a deer walked up to the car. Like, you think, oh, there's a deer over there, and I can see him in the woods. No, there was a deer right next to the car, and I was like, "Boy."
That's the way it is at the rifle club.
Yeah.
In several of my videos, I don't know, I got 3,000 or so. I can't find. I'll have to find it. But you can see the turkey walking around. Right at the 50-yard line. We're like, oh, come on. Why are you doing this to us? And then deer hanging out on the right-hand side, It's kind of funny because the deer will be trapped between the rifle range and the plinking range, and they don't know where to go.
Right. Yeah, this deer had apparently been hanging around the club for a long time because it just walked right up, and I was like, "Oh, somebody's been feeding you."
Mario was in this. Weren't you a Marine, Mario?
He is a Marine still.
Oh,
No,
you still?
no.
I didn't mean.
No,
I didn't mean
No,
word.
I thought
Come
Mario
on now.
retired. You got a
Come on
DD
now.
214 towel,
Yeah, I
don't
got
you?
my DD 214. I'm retired, man. I was
Warsaw
a soldier,
Patriot
brother.
was asking in the comments.
No. I was a soldier. I was an infantry guy.
Warsaw Patriot was asking on the YouTube side. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. No worries.
Yeah. I learned. I thought I had learned my lesson about asking somebody, "Were you a Marine?" Not are you a Marine?
Yeah, standing orders where you're Marine until you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I can remember how much crap we gave each other in the service, and it's exactly the same amount of crap as we give each other now. It's just
so nothing much has changed.
Not at all.
So, yeah, all you gotta say is Department of the Navy. They get really pissed.
Oh yeah, just mad as hell.
Yeah, you wanna
or Department of Homeland Security.
Yep.
If you're in the Coast Guard.
I like the Coast Guard guys. They've got half the chicks and all the drugs. Had I known better, that's probably what I would have done. Every friend I had that was in the Air Force is retired now.
You mean you would have got caught doing it?
No, I wouldn't have done drugs, man. That's just kind of fun.
That's kind of fucking shitting your career away if you do something like that.
Yeah, that's the end of your career, effectively.
Yeah. It's like you can't have anybody in the military have diabetes. You got diabetes, peace out.
Goodbye. Diabetes and some types of high blood pressure. We worked very, very hard with soldiers of certain races because they are more prone to salt sensitivity. And the military didn't actually address that very well when I was in. And so we would work with special diets and things of that nature because they would end up in serious issues with sodium.
You mean like dehydration or something like that? Or?
No, high blood pressure, hypertension, and heart disease. Different races of people and different ethnic backgrounds of people have a propensity to react differently to high levels of sodium. And the military diet is not very conducive to a healthy sodium level.
No, when I was initially discharged medically from basic training, it was over hypertension, which they then found out going through the VA evaluation process was due to kidney disease.
Yep.
So now, since I'm the the moderator here between the YouTube side, Warsaw Patriot also wants to know if you ran across any AK-74s, Mario. Probably lesser.
Yes, we did run into a couple AK-74s. Like I tell you, they were all in the palace, one of the palaces that we raided, and we found a couple of Dragunovs. Those things, I wanted to take one home. Can I break this shit down and put it in my bag? They're like, no, you can't do that. Like,
do a duffel bag cut,
dude. I'm telling you, man, that Dragunov was fucking.
Don't you all? Don't you all like? I mute the Night Stock side and I go watch the YouTube side. Don't you all do that, or is my
little? Yeah.
I'm watching the YouTube side right now, and apparently Savage Sharpshooter is out there, and he gave us a super chat saying, "For a new new blue dress for you to wear to the polling place, blue dress, kiss." Thanks, Savage Sharpshooter, but I don't think I'll be wearing a blue dress. $20 doesn't get you a blue dress these days. Maybe blue underwear, but not a blue dress.
Do you know when they raided Epstein's kind of palace, if you will, he had two paintings in there. Yeah. You remember the two paintings?
I know one of them.
Yeah, one of them was Clinton in Monica Lewinsky's blue dress, and the other one was George Bush with two paper airplanes and two crumpled Duplo blocks towers playing over them. I'm I'm pretty sure Epstein never had a chance. He probably knew things that some of us would kill to know.
It's
In a shallow grave.
Well, he definitely knew things that got him killed.
Got him killed, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But thank you for the super chat, Savage Sharpshooter. So, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I just had to address that because that was out there on the side chat.
AKs, I think.
AKs,
Yeah.
I like. Well, you got 74s. I want a 74, but I'm really happy with my 47. I really like that. And just FYI, it's good at 50 to 100 yards. I've got it sighted to where it'll shoot 50 or 100 yards. So I'm happy with it.
Question is, who was tempted to buy one of those 545 Galil Aces?
Oh, there's one in my gun shop, and I just look at it every day.
I mean, the Galil is the one AK I will take that's in 5.56 or 2.23, but I don't like normal AK-47s or 74s in 5.56. It just seems wrong to me. But the Galil is different because it was actually made for that.
I would be like, hey.
No.
Yeah, the Galil is a badass gun, and we got to train with the Israelis, and a couple of those guys had those, and man, those things are just smooth, man. You know, you could tell the difference between a Galil and a 47. I don't know what the Israelis did. Like they put some crack on that shit or something.
It's got a better gas system.
Yeah, yes,
they made them kosher.
I am very happy with that AK. Unfortunately, it's got your name all over it, Foos. But that's not my fault. That's a certain Foos's fault for not switching out the receivers.
Or for selling the wrong gun.
Yeah.
I think probably the worst foreign rifle I ever handled was that British whatcha-dinger.
The L9.
The L9. Oh my gosh.
That thing sucks, bro.
Yeah. That was a terrible rifle.
Of many, many jokes.
I'm like, man, you know, because I remember the Brits shot my M4. They're like, oh my God, this bloody gun. I'm like, yeah, and I thought they were just bullshitting.
No.
I shot that big glocky Lego piece of shit.
Yeah.
Thing that they have, and I was like, this thing sucks, bro. I'm sorry. Here you go.
You know, if HK can't fix that piece of junk, it's a real big piece of junk.
I don't think they ever intend to fight another war again. I keep watching us develop new technology for weapons, and I've yet to see something replace the AR.
Am I wrong? But don't the Royal Guards use that same piece of shit fucking rifle?
Yeah. They use the same rifle.
I'm like, aren't you guys supposed to be like protecting the Queen and shit? You know, like that shit.
You think they actually trust them with ammunition?
They don't get the Royal Guard doesn't even get magazines most of the time. Watch them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Well, actually, one of them, because I was with the Brits, and one of them was a Royal Guard, and he was telling me that he did have two small pockets inside of his the jacket where he had ammo. But
did he have ammo and magazines?
Yeah, they do have ammo with them. But it's just interesting how they do things, and I'm like, man, how you marching with all that shit, and then you got that big ass eraser head fucking thing you guys got on your head, and they you call it what? You guys look like big ass erasers and shit, man. Like,
fuzzy
and
erasers.
He started dying laughing.
You know, fuzzy erasers because of those huge hats.
Yeah, I mean that shit is heavy, and it looks like I would hate to be guarding that shit in the summertime.
It's made of bear fur, man, and that's no joke.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's hot as hell.
I feel bad for the guys that guard the Tomb of the Unknown. I actually one of my guys that was in the old guard, and he was telling me that the time that thing sucks the most, it's at night.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because at night, it's fucking dark there. He says they put enough light just so where you could see, but there's times where that light is not as good as you want it to be, and you know, and it gets slippery at night because you get the mist coming in the morning. He says a
Mhm.
couple of times he almost busted his ass. I'm like, really, dude? It was a good thing it was at night. Nobody saw your ass. You
But
know.
are they all President's 100?
Uh, from what he's telling me, yes, he actually had a President 100 badge.
Okay, yeah, because every old guard guy I've ever met was a President's 100. I wasn't sure if
Yeah,
that went hand in hand.
yeah, no, and yeah, he actually he did the he was there when he was actually one of the guards when President Bush went over there and did the wreath for the Memorial Day.
Mm.
He had a chance. I mean, he says he got to see a lot of important people. You know,
Oh yeah.
he said one of his favorite ones was when one of the Tuskegee Airmen went over there
Oh,
and
that'd
put
be
a
cool.
wreath. Yeah, put a wreath on the Tomb of the Unknown. I go like, that's badass.
That would have been amazing. I would have had to have shook that hand. The two times in my life I've gotten to meet people or 3 or 4 times, but of high value or importance, what society continues to be important. I was offended both times because they were people I did not want to meet. When I was stationed at Fort Hood, they decided they were going to bring the Dallas Cowboys in to meet us. And I've been a Redskins fan my entire life.
Oh,
So
you
here
the
I'm.
Washington football team. Come on, man. You got
Yes. Here
Did they at
here
least
I
bring the
am.
cheerleaders?
Man, with the program, ain't the Redskins.
Here I am shaking Aikman's hand.
Oh, Mr. Biden Harris ticket partner.
Yeah, and I'm like, and
Fuck
even
that
back
guy.
then, he was just a disgusting human being. I hated his guts.
Don't you know Tennessee are Dallas Cowboy fans? Why?
Yeah, I was not happy with that. I met Bush Senior, and the coolest guy I met was Denzel Washington. Um,
Denzel.
yeah, I was at San Antonio, stationed in San Antonio, and Denzel um, bought us all tickets to the college all-star football game because I think he had a nephew that was playing. And
Oh, that's cool.
so we all they put us all in our class A's, and we go down there and we're seated in the stands, and he like bought out 60 feet of stands, and then came by and bought us all a beer and a hot dog. I mean, just an amazing guy.
Yeah, he's very pro-military, bro.
Yep.
Even though he never served, he's. I've heard a lot of good things about Denzel.
Yep.
Did the Cowboys at least bring the cheerleaders?
No, it was Aikman, Smith, and shoot, I can't even remember who the
Wow,
wideout was.
that's old Cowboys.
Yeah, it was. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly.
Watch it.
Okay, so this is the end of an 8K. Even though it's an 8K, you still need to clean it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, you do need to clean your AK.
I mean, look
Yes.
at that. Look at that. That's the end of the barrel. Ugh.
That looks like some terrorist should have been using it. I've never seen a real person's AK look like that before.
I know, neither have I.
That's a couple thousand rounds. Easy.
Afghanistan.
Yeah.
They tie a knot off in their shoelace and pull it through the barrel.
So how's my audio? Are we still in the spirit world?
What was that?
What was that, Spirit?
What was that? You don't want to be here?
You guys, you see the size of that chicken?
No, we'll say this for Mario. We're going to talk about cheese now.
Hell yeah!
That's a good topic.
That's
Good topic. Did you see
topic.
the research article they released on cheese? It
No, tell us about it.
turns out that Minnesotans are all hardcore drug users. So when you make cheese, the chemical that is in milk that makes baby animals want to eat it and continue coming back for more is intensified times 100 in cheese. So it's like eating crack. It's the same places in your brain that heavy drugs does.
I believe I like cheese.
Yeah, we all like cheese, bro.
That's the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't read that far into the article,
Well,
to be honest with you. I just know that.
especially Wisconsin and California, which are totally fucking cheese states,
Yep.
we could definitely see that.
Turns out that cheeseheads are just regular crack addicts like the rest of us.
Well, yeah, but they're also Packer fans, so I don't know. I can see the resemblance there.
Right.
That doesn't mean they're smart.
Yeah, we didn't say they were smart. We just said
No.
they like cheese.
They like the
and they're
Packers.
kind of like crackheads.
Well,
that's about it.
That's it. That's all you can say, really.
But man, I do like that. Do like that Mexican cheese, man. The queso fresco. That shit's bomb, bro. Put that shit on a tortilla, and then
I was kidding about the cheese chat. Damn it!
You started this shit.
Yeah, it's on like cheese, Donkey Kong now.
Okay, I want to talk about cheese.
I can see the cheese and crack thing. I mean, cheese does go good with crackers,
right? Why not with crack?
Yeah, crackers and cheese. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh boy,
that's double.
My Star 1911 is jammed.
So here's something I kind of
wait. It's a Star. There's a reason why it's jammed.
Yeah, you keep seeing the cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what's weird about that is this gun hasn't been loaded in 3 years. It uses 9mm Largo, and the slide won't come back on it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, please don't shoot yourself.
Yeah, the plan is to take it apart completely. I'll be right back.
Okay, make sure you bring some cheese too.
Jeez, man, I hop on and you guys just start fucking talking about cheese.
I know, I was getting bored. I'm already bored. I don't know what to go.
Man, you want to hear something kind of funny? I've been having a two-day long argument with one of my stepbrothers on Facebook. He lives up in Minnesota, and he's anti-gun, and they're fairly liberal. And I put a post on my page just letting people, gun owners know about the potential cost to them if Biden wins in his gun plan. And holy crap, he's not having any of it. So.
Well, all of Biden's plans is all about taxing the shit out of people. And let's just give more free shit to the immigrants and all kinds of shit. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah. Well,
have any of you taken like a personal tally, look in your saves, and if they determine everything they want that they're trying to get done as controlled weapons, like how much is it going to cost you if you want to keep your shit?
He's lucky he said the shit about taxes towards the end of his campaign, because if he started his campaign with the whole tax shit, he probably wouldn't have got as many votes as he did.
Yeah, none of the debates have talked anything about gun control.
Yeah.
The one thing he is talking about, and I think it is going to affect him, he started, the president brought up the whole thing about fracking. And how that's affecting a lot of, because I mean, believe it or not, there's a shitload of states that have oil and have a lot of businesses that depend on the oil industry. And when you start telling them that, hey, you can't do fracking, that's going to come bite them in the ass. And the thing about it is that it's been in videos, it's been on countless videos everywhere where he talks about it. Not only him, but fucking Kamala Harris' stupid ass. So.
Yeah, they talk about fracking, and they also talk about getting, cutting back on coal. There's a lot of coal mining still in this country, and you want to tell the coal miners they can't mine coal anymore, and they're going to lose jobs because you want to get elected? Yeah, that's a great campaign. That's a great campaign, telling people they're going to get fired because they vote for you.
But honestly, though, what happens on election day? All these people who act upset, they go. Just like they did for Hillary Clinton. They go to the poll and they go, oh, well, whatever, it'll be okay. And they vote for that Democrat because that's what they do.
Well, the biggest problem about them talking about fracking is all those liberal nerds think, why are they talking about Battlestar Galactica?
And what's really sad is that a lot of voters really don't understand the issues. And they're just gonna vote based on what they fucking hear on the bullshit.
No, they're going to vote party
propaganda
line. They're going to vote party line is what they're going to do because I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. That's the way it is. That's how they vote.
Well, let's all be honest for just a minute. We're as guilty of it too. Okay, most of us. I'm not saying we all are. There might be some intelligent voters in this group, but we have a tendency to be one or two issue voters, and they are largely. And so the news media right now is flooding them with information that says whatever their specific left-leaning process is, whether it be, immigration or whatever else, is flooding them with that information. And because there is basically only one voice these days, right? You don't have a Walter Cronkite or somebody like that out there kind of reporting neutral. That just is going to get worse because you're all right. You are all absolutely correct. We're losing the popular process by nature of we don't have a voice anymore.
There's also the fact
you talk about one to two. You talk about 1 to 2 issue voters, but we had this conversation on John's show the other night. Like, typically, those 1 to 2 issues, the people that are like-minded with us, we tend to agree with. So, I mean, I can see how that happens.
Agreed.
I don't like to label myself as a one-issue voter. I like to label myself more as a primary issue voter.
Yeah.
I would just argue to say, like, whatever someone's stance is on either they're both gun control and pro-life or pro-choice, you tends to skew your views on everything else too.
I'm convinced that if you put a Republican up who will say legalize marijuana, we'll never lose an election again.
Yeah, but that we also know the consequences of that too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but the same as saying Democrats say, "Hey, we're never going after guns again." They'll win every election ever for that,
Especially if they don't actually go after guns again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like if they did it and stuck to it, they'd win everything.
But I think the one aspect that really bugs me the most is this whole political shaming crap. If you vote for a certain person, the other side wants to shame you, or if you wear a fucking hat or you wear a shirt, they want to shame you. I don't agree with that. I mean, to be honest with you, I
don't agree with it either.
You should be able to wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. I mean, this is
So you're voting for Biden?
No. But what I'm saying is
you're
that
freaking me.
I mean, let's be honest. How many times have we seen videos where somebody's being assaulted because they're wearing a certain, political freaking hat?
To be honest with you, it's usually the Republicans who are wearing things that get, criticized for, right? I mean,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well, if we
the other way around, I usually don't care what anybody wears. I don't give anybody a hard time for what they wear. But if I were to wear a MAGA hat and go into a restaurant,
So I shouldn't walk around with my Nuke the Communist Gay Baby Whales t-shirt on?
Probably not. Or really, I think the one that got the most attention was I Club Baby Seals and Democrats for fun. Both of those really offended people, and I decided not to wear them anymore.
What the fuck? Serious?
Yes. But, dude, I used to wear pro-Trump, pro-2A stuff into Starbucks just to see if somebody would start a fight. I'm going to tell you they're not looking for a fight. What they're looking for is a victim.
The funniest thing is we just got back from Gettysburg, and every time we walked into one of the visitor centers and stuff, we were wearing the thin blue line gator things. We had one of the park rangers come up. You guys have any questions? You need help with anything? Never failed.
Yep. Well, Walmart is no longer carrying firearms. Did you hear the update?
Yeah.
Hasn't that been that way for a little while now? Like several. I thought that was months ago they did that.
Well, we had them here locally, but they've pulled them out of the stores because the police aren't defending the stores from looters. And so they're afraid that people are going to end up walking out with them.
It's not that they're not selling them. It's that they've got them all in the safe. So if you go to Walmart, want to buy one from them, you can still do that. It's just they got to take it out of the safe.
So they got the political benefit of saying they weren't going to sell. I guess that was certain firearms. They weren't going to sell ARs anymore, right?
Or pistols.
Yeah. Okay. But they're getting the economic benefit of actually still selling guns. I like that. That's pretty smart.
Yeah,
I've also noticed that Walmart has changed their stance on selling ammo and guns after that whole incident that happened in San Antonio. What was it at? El Paso?
Yeah.
Yep.
I noticed that they completely changed their ways about selling ammo or guns. And it's kind of sad, but they kind of pulled Dick's Sporting Goods, but they kind of did it quietly.
Yep.
The thing about it is, I think it's probably been 5 years or at least since I've actually bought ammo in a store. Right. Do y'all actually buy ammo in a store? I usually order mine online.
Well,
sometimes when I go to PSA.
Huh?
Oh, my.
When I go to PSA, sometimes I buy ammo.
I'm at Academy every Sunday morning at 7:10 a.m. here recently.
Every time I go into one of my local FFLs, if I'm in there wasting their time looking at guns, I buy at least a box of ammo before I leave.
You would be my second or third favorite girlfriend.
Does Academy have ammo here locally?
What you have to do is you have to get there before they open and get in line at about 7:10 a.m. on Sunday or Tuesday morning, and then you can get ammo.
That's why I buy it online, I guess.
Yeah. 150,000 rounds of 9mm came into Chattanooga last week, and all 150,000 rounds got sold.
Okay, I got an email from Patriot. He says, "Can you share this with everyone? I'm giving away 13 prizes, including Second Amendment Foundation memberships, a couple custom holsters, etc., etc. You just have to make a video or comment about a real American hero. Easy. There's tons of real heroes and not fake ones. So
we can't talk about ourselves.
We can't talk about ourselves, but we could talk about Mario or even Nighthawk Medic because he was a medic in the service.
One of my heroes.
It doesn't have to be anybody you know either. It can, if you wanted to be like George Washington, it can be George Washington. He's just looking for heroes.
There's the link out there. I think it's part of his 1776 project. So go check that out. Posted it in the YouTube chat, so check that out. So Patriot, I read the email. Thank you, buddy, and I hope you get some good entries.
My company sent out a letter in preparation for Veterans Day. They were like, tell us an anecdote from your service, and I couldn't think of one that I would share in a mixed audience.
Yeah. We like. Yeah, like, can you see me going, yeah, I shot a guy with an M1 tank. Yeah,
right.
That's not going to go well.
Yeah.
The pink mist was amazing.
Yeah.
But there's 1776 at a time ago, my Real American Heroes. I had the stupid ass song that came to my head. Remember that
G.I. Joe.
Bud Light commercial? Real Man of Genius.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, the Budweiser commercials.
Yeah,
the Real Man of Genius.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
I loved those.
Those were awesome. I think this come back. This need to come back.
All right, guys, you can all relax now. My Star 1911 is working again.
Okay. But you were onto something there, Nighthawk. I mean, G.I. Joe, it says right in the theme song, Real American Hero, right?
Yeah, dude, that's where my brain went. My brain went 1982. Apparently nobody else's did, but
no,
mine did too.
I didn't get to where you did. You beat me to it.
Okay.
See, now my dumbass has the Greatest American Hero theme song stuck in his head.
Oh, yes.
American Hero, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Walking on air.
Scott, you want to explain this picture?
Oh, just a little flexing.
Okay, well, all right. Well, what's wrong with the flexing?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, yes. OD green.
Uh-huh.
Some nice brass case.
Daddy likes. I think to this day.
What is that fake fur and something?
Yeah, people are more concerned about the fur than they are the magazine and the brass in it. So there you go.
Sir, this is not that kind of channel. We don't.
Well, no. If you want to talk about fabric, we can go on a fabric chat, but I don't think we want to go down that rabbit hole this evening.
Dude, my wife is actually great at picking fabric for like laying a gun on and stuff. That's like her magic skill.
Well, I thought felt would be all right.
Felt's pretty good, but she has some like velour and stuff that looks really good on camera. Our house looks like a swap meet of stuff, but she can design backgrounds for guns, and that's why I married her.
A swap meet? Did you say swap meet?
Swap.
Oh, I think you were
swap meet.
No.
Swap club.
No.
I ordered these mags. I had them like 2 days later.
Wow. I've kind of fallen in love with the Tapco AK mags. I know there are a lot of people that don't like them, but I like these big chunky things.
Yeah, but again, they're out of production now because Tapco got sold.
Are you kidding me?
Why do I think of Hasbro?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Tapco.
Oh, hell, they were out of production before that Tapco got sold. Remington had shut down their manufacturing before that even happened.
Dude, my local FFL has like 600 of these things. I need to buy some more.
Who's that?
Big Bucks?
Big Bucks. Where's that?
Hicks and Pike.
Huh. Sorry
They've got
the local talk, but
they've got no. It's cool, dude. I put my shit on my page. They know where I am. They've got like 600 of these Tapco mags in different colors.
Tapco was sold to Remington, and then Remington sold Tapco.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, is that a gun? Is that a little gun shop? Big Bucks.
No, but it's a pawn shop that sells new guns.
Oh.
All right. Who do we got out there? Apparently, Gunmetal Guy USA is out there. What's going on, buddy? We got Matt is saying Team America intro stuck in my head.
That's a good one. I watched that movie.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I've got that on DVD.
I watched that movie at Fort Hood in a theater full of Cav soldiers.
Nasty.
Yeah, dude, that scene that wasn't even that great, but to hear the entire 1st Cav battalion come apart during that scene was worth its weight in gold.
Like, what the fuck, dude? No, actually, I watched that in Germany. I was in Holzfeld when I watched that shit.
Were you?
Yeah, I was fucking dying, dude. I was laughing my ass off. Durka.
Muhammad Jihad.
No. It's Baka Laka Laka Durka Muhammad Jihad.
Oh, okay. Wow. You've watched the crap out of that thing, haven't you?
I have it on DVD. Of course, I've watched the crap out of that thing.
My wife won't watch it at all.
Well, she has no humor.
Yeah, she has humor. It's just not as warped. Veterans end up with really warped humor.
Well,
I've noticed that.
I've always had warped humor, so it doesn't matter.
You've got humor?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
That's what they call it. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, we got Mario back.
Mario came back.
So, what Patriot of the Dark's having a giveaway?
Yeah, he's doing a giveaway.
1,000 subscriber giveaway?
I don't know if it's 1,000 subscribers or what, but he's doing it. And he sent me the link for it, and I posted it out in the chat. So go over to the chat and check it out. I can throw it in here too for you guys.
That's what it says. It says 1K giveaway celebration.
Awesome. Oh, dude, I have to go over there and congratulate him. That's amazing. We have to start flooding all of Patriot's videos so he can start making money.
Yeah.
We have to troll him now.
Yeah. Dear YouTube, I am offended by the following thing.
And then here comes YouTube's check of 1081. Great job.
Well, we control him, but we can't say any mean things about him not being able to see.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not a haterade. Dude,
That's below the belt.
Why would you even bring that up?
I only pointed out when he makes a joke, he says, "I see what you did there," and I'm like, "I see what you did there."
So
that's what I'm talking about. Your level of humor.
Yes. He makes jokes about him being blind as well.
Night Strike, he's your friend. Why are you so hateful?
I'm not. I love him.
You have an issue with blind people there, Night Strike?
No, I don't. I love you too, Guns and Barbecue. So there you go.
You know, there
You ever get beat with a blind cane?
To not being able to see. They don't know what Night Strike looks like.
This is true. Do you like gladiator movies, Billy? Really? Nobody can follow that one up?
I don't remember that one.
Sorry, I farted. What did you say?
Nice. You ever been to a Turkish prison? Do you like gladiator movies?
Is this lines from the Borat movie?
No, that was Airplane.
Yeah.
Airplane.
The cockpit scene.
The grandma speaking jive. Oh, dude.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was so funny.
No, I don't know if it was in the first one or the second one where the guy, the court recorder had the glasses on and was using the typewriter like Ray Charles. That was funny.
Yes, I remember that too.
That was funny.
Man. Okay, so I have a question.
What?
Does anybody here have either a 37 millimeter or a 40 millimeter launcher?
No.
Nope.
I wish.
Okay.
I have a mount for one on my SKS.
Nice. I've got.
What was the millimeter on that SKS? It's a Yugoslavian.
Yeah, hang on. I think it's.
Was it 20? Yeah.
23 or 20? Yeah, hang on. Yugo grenade launcher.
No, my Yugoslavian SKS has the sights for it.
It is. Well, crap.
I didn't mean to take that much.
I don't know. I was sitting. Now it's driving me nuts because I used to have a.
He's got to look it up now.
Grenade launcher. Yeah.
He's gonna have to look it up now. All right.
That's what I'm googling. I had the old. It had that beautiful blonde wood on it too. 23 millimeter.
23.
Yep. We were right.
Are you talking about a real launcher or one of those play ones that you can buy from Ramco or whatever it was? Remember those?
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
They had the bazooka. You could.
Yep.
22, right?
Ramco was the ones that I had were. Well, there was one that was water powered, and there was one that was just air.
Spring.
Spring. Yeah, spring
they had
powered.
a bazooka that was a big spring.
Yep.
Yeah, the Yugo M5966 SKS is 22 millimeters.
They have a 23 millimeter and a 22 millimeter launcher for it, and then there's a mod for a 40 millimeter too. Apparently.
Well,
that might be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll allow those at the Chattanooga Rifle Club. I mean, after banning Tannerite, after we blew up half the range with it.
Totally worth it.
Tony, you blew up half the range?
Well, we said it. Remember, I don't know if you remember the video where we recycled that pumpkin. We surprised. What we did was I drilled a hole in the bottom of the pumpkin, and I filled it full of Tannerite, and I didn't tell Alex. And that's the first time he shot my AR, the funky AR that I put together with the wood furniture. And he said, this was like when he was like 10 years old, right? He shoots it and it blows the freaking, pumpkin was raining down for 3 minutes. Okay. And we kind of freaked out because I was like, oh, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah.
And where was I going with this story? I'm like an old man now.
See, you were Tannerite.
No, I know, but then it got, they ended up banning it from the range. I don't know if it was from that or, I think somebody actually set off a bigger charge than we did.
Speaking of pumpkins, did any of you guys see Paul Harrell's video from earlier today?
Yeah,
No.
I saw it.
Yeah, he went through a small fortune in pumpkins in that one.
Oh,
Dude, I have the best shotgun video with pumpkins coming up, but the problem is that everybody else went out and bought the shotgun too. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to review it. I mean,
which one did you get?
I got the Rock Island, the new Rock Island Arsenal pump. Dude, it's got freaking Magpul furniture on it that is not Magpul furniture. It handles exactly like a Magpul 590.
Was that like
500.
$199 or some shit?
Yeah, something like that.
Does that have the pistol grip? Is that what you're talking about with the?
No,
the
it's got that real steep grip angle in the back. It's almost like a pistol grip with a heavy stock on it and a different cheek riser on it. It's fully modded. It looks like somebody put a set of Magpul furniture on a 500, and so far the thing will run great. I'm having no issues out of it.
Yeah, it definitely has a Magpul look to it.
Yeah, it's got a nice sissy pad on it. I mean, it's real comfortable to shoot.
I forgot what that brand was that I got for the 410 for Alex's 410. It had a pistol grip. It was a buttstock with a pistol grip attached to it.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this thing, but everybody else has done a video on it this week, so I'm like, oh, wait a little bit. I'm going to do a 1911, I think.
You guys all caught the same cell, bro. That's what it was.
Yeah, it must have been it.
It's that Google marketing, targeted marketing.
No, I walked into the gun store. It was on the wall, and literally they saw me coming at the door. They were like, Paul, look. It's like, oh, crap. Well, yeah, we have to take that home.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna go get some food. So, with that, thanks guys for jumping in and being on the panel.
Why is it every time he wants to end it, he's got to go eat?
It is eat time.
It is a trend with him.
Mario, I'm on the East Coast. That's why.
No. Have you ever seen Night Strike's picture? If you did, you wouldn't ask why he needs to go eat.
That's hateful.
Stuff, bro.
On the East Coast in the South, we eat at 6 o'clock. Okay.
6 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, I eat later.
8:40.
You know, but if you look at a picture of Rich, he's usually on his couch, so he never leaves that thing.
Then how'd I go to Gettysburg? I didn't take the couch with me.
I wouldn't put it past you if you brought it with you.
Dude, that's a missed opportunity.
It wouldn't fit in my wife's escape. That wouldn't work.
Okay.
And everything.
Well, that's bad for
I just had a vision of Granny sitting on top of that truck when the hillbillies went to California, and they loaded it in a rocking chair.
But we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for jumping in. Thank you all for commenting out there and sending the emails. So let's do this again next week. So with that, we'll see you guys later. Shut up, Infringed! And,
I'm going to go watch Patriot in the Dark's video.
Go watch Patriot's video. Where's the email? I'll post the link again. Because I'm nice like that.
So
it's not too far up in the chat. It's the last link that you posted in the chat.
So, there you go. All right. We'll see you later, everyone.
Deuces.
Easy, man.
Bye-bye.
Later.